Okay, this is the unboxing of the Airoh Rev 19 Revolution helmet. There it is, Airoh Rev 19 Revolution Anthracite Matte. I haven't seen anybody do a video on this one yet, except for in different languages. I think one was in either Chinese or Japanese, and the other one was in Italian. And they really didn't cover much about the helmet, so I want to see what the helmet looks like coming out of the box. Now, obviously, I've had the helmet out of the box before, but I put it pretty much back in there the way it came out. So it comes with a pretty, like a microfiber type cloth. It's not too bad. And take the helmet out. Of course, I already put my Cena 30K on the helmet, so just ignore that. And I did have to modify it some, if you guys are wondering about putting that on. Okay, first things first. Lever right here in the front, hit that, and you pop up the visor automatically. There's a lever here on the side, which is right here. If you move this one back, see if I can get a good grip on it. Hands in the way. Move that back, and the visor drops down. Tinted visor, actually looks pretty nice. Pull it back, goes up. Okay, now, once you put the visor up, which is the button right here, button in the front, visor pops up automatically. Then you squeeze these two together with one hand, one gloved hand, and when you squeeze those two together, if I can get it right, squeeze that one, pull that one forward. It goes up and rotates back around. Once it's back here, there's a button right there. You can click that and it locks it in place. So you can actually drive with it in the jet mode like that, and it's completely legal. Now this is ECE rated, which from my research is just the same, almost the same as Schnell ratings here in the US. Put it back down, close the vent or close the visor. The visor doesn't have a medium place to put it. It doesn't have like a little opening where you can open it just a little bit. It's either closed or it's open all the way. So once you push it down, it doesn't stay like that. It comes back up. So, but I don't think that would be a big deal because of the way the helmet's made. Now, a lot of people say, well, these modular helmets aren't quiet, but when you look down here at the bottom of this helmet, you can see they put a curtain that actually seals around your neck to keep the air out, and it's sealed pretty tight against the helmet. I checked it out earlier. And the inside of the helmet is not, it's plush. The helmet liner is not as plush as some helmet liners, but it fits nice and soft, and it really feels good on your head. I have tried it on. So this is the back of the helmet. You can see the side of the helmet, the right side that is. This is the visor in the front. Now this does come with a pin lock, and I've already installed the pin lock. I don't know if you can see it. Let me see if I can move this out of the way again. I've already installed the pin lock. I still have the covers on it, but the pin lock is in there, and it is in the box with the helmet. So if you're concerned about fogging, it comes with a pin lock. This visor is actually very wide. I mean, when I put it on my head, I can see peripherally 180 degrees and then another 30 degrees on either side beyond that. So if you're concerned about that, I wouldn't be concerned about that. Now the vents, as far as they go, there's a vent on the top right here. I get this out of my way. I'll unlock this over here. Close that up. Or, there you go. Unlock. Close. Vent on the top. Almost like a hood scoop. It's almost like the racing helmet, so it looks like it'll flow pretty much air. I haven't had it out yet, but I'll be doing that pretty soon. And then there's a vent in the front here. So you have your top vent. Get that closed. And you have your front vent in the front. Now, when I put this helmet on, I measured my head before I ordered it to make sure I had the right size, and it fits snug, and I mean snug. So, if you're in doubt, I would say get the size that you fit, that fits your head based on the measurements they give, because it's right on. For me, it's snug, and I'm sure over time it'll wear in a little bit, and it'll start to fit a little, not quite so snug, but it's very snug, to the point that when I put my earbuds in my ear, it was actually pushing my earbuds in my ear. And it is set up, it is pre-set up for a, if you can see that in there, it's got a speaker cutout for the speakers. So you can put Bluetooth speakers. I couldn't put the Bluetooth speakers in there because it was too tight on my ears. So I put the Bluetooth speakers down here. But the helmet's so airtight that even with the speakers down away from my ears and faced backwards, I still get plenty of sound in this helmet. I mean, to the point where it was like I couldn't turn the maximum volume. I had to turn it down halfway. It was louder than my other helmet was when I had the Bluetooth speakers facing actually the right way. And these are Cena 30Ks. Nothing against Cena, but yeah, just Cena 30K. We'll leave it at that. Now, on the back of the helmet, you can see the little markings. It's got some neon marks, graphics, so to speak, so you can hopefully be seen from greater distances. It also has like a little, you can almost see it written in there. You see Airoh on the back, extra large. There is no DOT helmet, but from what I've checked into, I think this helmet will be just fine here in the States. So if those of you that want to get a helmet like this, you're concerned about, well, is the ECE rating for Europe as good or equal to what's in the States? I would compare it to Snell rating, and I would say this is definitely a good helmet based on what I've seen, how they test it. Now, it's got a strap here. Doesn't have a double D-ring strap. It's just got the snap. You slide it in, and then you can release it. Push up like that to release it, to take the helmet off. And that actually does fit pretty snug. I actually measured it to myself. And you can see that curtain right there. See that? It's a curtain all the way down that seals around your neck to keep air, the sound of air, from coming up into the helmet while you're riding. So I'm pretty excited about this. And I think even with it in jet mode like that, you're going to have minimal air coming around your ears. So you can see this little vent right there to let air in when it's open. See it on either side. So I'm excited about this. I will do another update later on and let you know how the helmet performs when I'm riding at various speeds. But if you're thinking about getting this helmet, I would say go for it. I'm very impressed with the quality and the fit of it.